up, guys? How you doing today?
It's Man Cave Podcast with Dan and D.
Hey, I'm Dan.
And I'm D.
Hey, we'd like to welcome you all. We made it to episode 3, brother.
Episode 3.
How about that, dude? How was your weekend, man?
Man, it wasn't that bad. It's almost as nasty as this Wednesday.
Man, this is a nasty Wednesday. What can we relate nasty to on this Wednesday?
How about that defense?
How about that
Buckeyes?
defense on the Buckeyes? The first quarter, God, I was sitting in that chair so pumped. The TV was up there, so I'm like looking like, can't wait, man. I had to sit down for a minute. First drive, I was like, boy, this is going to be a long day. I got faith, though.
Yeah, the quarterback duo of, what is his name? Adrian Martinez and Luke
coming back
McCaffrey.
from last year.
Yeah, they ran, what, 36 times for 210 yards on us? And most of that came in the first half.
I mean, that's honestly all when it came. We had to warm up, man. We hadn't had actually full contact football in how long, you know what I mean? We just had to warm them legs up, get things going.
That's why the second half it didn't look like that.
No, absolutely it didn't, man.
I mean, we had a hard time keeping it contained. We had a hard time stopping it. They would spread out their wide receivers and just run it up the middle with Luke and Adrian. And, yeah, he ran it, for 85 yards.
Hey, bro, and honestly, they might be able to get away with that on most teams in the Big Ten. Buckeyes, it took us a minute, but we're able to catch on. We're fortunate enough and have enough talent where we can catch on. You know, get a little slow start sometimes and be all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, the only other thing that I really got to bicker about is how they were splitting series between what's his name, the new guy that we just picked up, the running back. We were talking about it on Saturday. What's his name?
We had Teague and Sermon.
Teague and Sermon. There we go, Sermon.
We had Teague, Sermon, and then we had Steel Chambers actually at 6 carries as well.
I was impressed with Steel Chambers. I like that name too.
He had 4 carries, I think, for 32 yards, which means he averaged 8 a carry. So actually, statistically wise, he did the best between the three running backs.
But if they didn't split it in series, I think that Sermon would have probably had a little bit better of a game. But I mean, other than that,
and honestly, if you want to split the running backs too between Sermon and Teague, man, 11 for 55 on Sermon's end, and Teague was 12 for 41. 2 touchdowns on Teague's end. That's the last we can ask for.
As we were talking about on Saturday, I think that they should use Sermon as like the first and second down back, and then
use Big Teague for third downs, and third and bone crusher. I need a
red zone. He looked phenomenal in the red zone, almost as phenomenal as Justin Fields looked all day.
Oh my goodness, bro! Woo! His first 12 passes in that game were perfect. 12 for 12. Then let them know what happened, man.
And then Olave caught it in the end zone, and they cut him off underneath, and he dropped it.
Good defense by Nebraska's
That's the only
corner.
Incompletion that he had
the rest
all
of the
game.
entire game. Yep.
He was 20 for 21?
276, 2 touchdowns. He also carried the ball 54 yards 15 times, and he also scored
1 touchdown.
Well, he hit that, I think it was like 17 yards left side. The defender was coming to hit that spin move to get into the end zone.
That was nice.
Oh, that was beautiful, nice. Man. That was honestly...
Justin Fields, Olave, and Wilson showed up in the first half.
That's
about all I could really say that was good about the first half. I mean, we did score some points, but then after that second half, what was it? The defense came out, looked good. They only, I think, put up 1 field goal?
1 field goal, brother.
1 field goal. 1 field goal.
And it seemed the turning point to me was when Justin Fields scored that touchdown, because shortly after that was when our boy Seven Banks, unique name, love it.
Seven Banks!
Right, picked the ball up, 55 yards, scoop and score, scored again. That made it 38-17, and at that point was when the game was over.
We'll give Jonathan Cooper the okay for that, or he caused that fumble.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
He caused that fumble.
He looked great, man. Defense looked good in the second half. I want to see the first half of this Penn State game look like the second half did of this Nebraska game.
I want the whole game to look
and
like
then
that.
I want the second half of the second game to be better than the second half of the first game.
Speaking of Penn State, they lost to Indiana.
They did, man. They did. That was a very, very controversial call. Did you watch that?
I did not see that.
Oh, man.
But last year...
Your quarterback ran it to the corner and dove for the pylon, and it was the ball across the line, was it not? Yeah, check it out for yourself, guys. It's all over the stinking internet.
Last year when we played Penn State, it was 28-17 at the shoe. But this time we're there in Happy Valley, and there is going to be nobody in attendance. So no whiteout.
I'm pretty sure though the last couple of times we played him, the games has gone down to one possession football games, which is scary.
Especially with my boy JT Barrett looking phenomenal in that fourth quarter and that one comeback. I want to see those jerseys again. Those jerseys were nice.
Absolutely, dude.
Nice. But yeah, their running back Noah Kane is going to be out for the rest of the season, which that might take a little bit off of their spreading out and running it up the middle on us.
And honestly, if they keep canceling football games in the Big Ten, it's going to be a matter of how many games you can play in this season. It's going to be the big thing.
Yeah, and Olave is going to be playing. That's what Justin Fields has said. And Joel Klatt said that we are one of the top 3 teams in the nation. He thinks that there's only 3 teams that'll be able to go for the national championship.
Well, let me guess. Clemson, Alabama, and us.
Yes.
Then they have Notre Dame at 4, which, no offense, I got a lot of friends in Notre Dame fan. You guys, no, come on. Come on.
You guys can't compete
with
us. We got 17 5-star recruits. What y'all got? I don't think you guys can compete with us. Sorry.
It's all right, but we can't talk crap until we're coming for Clemson. And I think once, what's Clemson's coach?
I forget what his name is.
I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah. I had a brain fart earlier, so it's all right.
Anyways, he knows Buckeyes are. They know they're coming for us. We're coming for them.
Yeah, we're coming for you, Clemson.
We're coming. We're coming.
We'll be right back with UFC.